when developing Katherine, the first book had I hope I was in the female mind when I wrote about Missy and Alice and all the women in the first book, because I think in the first book the women are silently behind the men, but a moving force. I mean, it was Missy that told Preston to get over himself. So, but then in book 2, when I came up with Katherine, she's a 23-year-old woman. I went to my daughter, our daughter Christine, and I asked her, can you help me, tell me or direct me where I might go? You can be warm, you can come up here. You want to, could you help direct me to how I can get inside a woman's mind, state of mind? Now, I've been married 47 years, so, and I understand my wife as much as I can, and I'm delighted, I mean, just delighted that, I don't know, I can't tell you how grateful I am that I am married to this woman for 47 years, and what a great part of my life she has been and is. But getting back to the woman's frame of mind, I said to Christine, how can I do this? She gave me 4 or 5 books about fathers and daughters and all this other stuff. We'd gotten along very, very well in all those years, so it wasn't that kind of an issue. But I wanted to get beyond the men are from Mars or Venus, whatever it is. I wanted to get beyond the question of the Covey signals that you earn, and the woman calls her husband and says, we've got a fire in the kitchen. The husband says, well, get a fire extinguisher, put it out. And she says, I did all of that. I just wanted you to know. There's that disconnect between women and men. So, but I wanted to go deeper than that. So I did study all these books, and I really was fascinating to find how deep it gets with women. I was fascinated why women can multitask better than men, and why women can listen better than men. I mean, you really can. And it just, if anything's been, don't get mad at me, guys. I said that one time. I said that one time, and actually the Players Club, I was talking to a couple of guys, and I made that comment, and the guy said, what's the problem with you? I mean, but truly, we have to give ourselves permission to really talk to people and tell you what we really feel, because it's not the way we're accustomed to talking to one another. But women know much more about really listening comprehensively. And when they come to a book club and they've written stuff on the sides and they're really into it. So I got into all of that, with that psychology, and also the psychology of in your brains, you have to know when an infant is 1 year old and can't tell you that he's hungry or he's tired or he's that's his diaper's changed. He cries, you know why he's crying. And you give it to your husband, he goes, well, I don't know, you take him. I mean, I don't know why he's crying. And because you have wired in there genetically the proclivity to be able to understand through body language what the infant's saying without hearing the words. And what that showed me was that you have much more acuity in the visual signals as well as the audio signals. So if we go to a meeting sometime and the husband and wife are standing together, and the husband comes home and says, gee, I thought that guy was really good. I liked what he said. And the wife might say, or the woman might say, yeah, I liked what he said, but I don't know about him. And why is that? And then it comes out, well, women's intuition, but it's deeper than that. It's a question of you're seeing signals, like, a woman just touching the back of her neck, or this is certain little things that you're picking up on that men kind of miss, and they're looking for the big picture and all that kind of stuff. So I tried to get into all of that.